Alright, welcome to Ice Cap Zone, one of my favorite zones in the game. And we start off with this cool snowboarding section, which is actually just a cutscene. Even though you're collecting rings and everything, there's no control over it. Actually got a lot of rings here. So, just another 10 we already have Supersonic. It's pretty nice, actually. Now, right away you'll obviously notice the new soundtrack as well. I like it. Really good for an ice stage. But one thing it's missing is that cool build-up to the melody that the original has. Because you spend pretty much the entire cutscene with the build-up, and then the melody doesn't actually kick in until you jump out of the snow pile at the end. Which I always thought was kind of cool. So this level takes place a lot... and there goes the 50 rings I could have had. This level takes place mostly underground in this cool crystal cavern here. And a lot of it's these infinitely looping vertical sections, and you have to like jump on the right platforms to get through. I'm gonna get this lightning shield that's over to the left here because I want to try and collect 50 rings again, if possible. There we go. Alright, so watch out for those guys. The lightning shield can eat their spikes, but they're still a really annoying enemy. They're in pretty much every Sonic game, but probably my least favorite. So those platforms here, they need momentum to swing up, as you can probably tell. And it's one of the reasons why I really want Supersonic on here, because you can basically just run at them at any point and get enough momentum. And even if he doesn't, he can just jump off anyways with his increased height. Alright, so this section here, you just have to quickly zigzag your way through, otherwise the left one will crush you. And watch out for these icicles. The sides of the icicles will hurt you, so you have to be careful there, like that. But I think we heard enough of this music. Let's get through the stage, shall we? Collect some more rings there. Alright, so I have to... Alright, this is another part with one of these platforms. So, fun fact, if you push this platform to the left against the wall and you stand in between, it will crush you. So you need to be careful with that. Alright, so we're just going to do that again because that's kind of cool. This is actually my third attempt trying to record this level here, and this camera glitch on a previous attempt. Now, I ended up scrapping it because I failed this section here, which is the very one I wanted Supersonic for. Because it's the absolute worst. But with Supersonic, it is nothing. Okay, watch out for that hidden spring there. And yeah, this one's going to slide. Oh, and watch out, careful that doesn't crush you. So now we leave the cave, and we're already at the boss. So this boss is kind of cool. I'll actually let it kind of show off its attack just so you can see what it does. But basically, it's actually really similar if you ever play Sonic 2 to the Metropolis Zone boss there. So it's basically just swings around those ice cubes, which will hurt you if they hit you, and then tosses them off and launches them from the sky. So nothing too special, but trying to hit it when you have to hit it when it swings down. And it's a bit tricky to do without Supersonic because you can't jump high enough to hit it when it's up above there. So it can be a hard boss, but Supersonic obviously makes it a not hard boss. Alright, so this remix is I don't know about this one. It's basically the same as the other one, except they just decided to remove some of the instruments. I'm not really sure why they did that. It also is plagued by some issues with sound effects playing over some of the instruments. I'm not really sure why that happens. I guess some of the audio channels are shared with sound effects for some reason, which doesn't really make a lot of sense on PC, but I guess that might be the case. Oh yeah, there's little snow piles around here. So a bit of a callback to Hilltop Zone there with that loop. And we're already back into the ice cave, but not all this level is inside the ice cave. It's kind of a mix of both, above and below. So it's kind of neat. Ice Cap Zone's always looked the prettiest of all the stages. Well, except for maybe one later on. Oh, and that's death. And I didn't hit any checkpoints. Yeah, this stage is actually kind of lacking in checkpoints, to be honest, so have to be really careful not to die again if possible. I want to try to stay above because staying above the cavern is actually a lot easier, so I'm going to use Tails to go up here. It's nice that I can just pick the most efficient path now that we got all of the emeralds. Obviously, this isn't going to be the case shortly. Oh, shoot, these penguins. Alright, so here's a bit of a preview of a later portion of this level. These things will launch you up and down based on momentum, but they're way easier to manage than, like, say, the barrels in Carnival Night, because you don't actually have to do anything, you just keep landing on them and it acts like a trampoline. I'm not really sure what happened with this movement here, why it didn't launch me properly, but we'll just use Tails to go up here, because I think there's a nice secret area up here full of good stuff that I'd like to get. Possible? Tails, please. I let go of the controls and it wouldn't jump off. That's okay. We'll just go this way. Oh, watch out for that. Oh, that was a bad timing on that loop there. Okay, is this one going to launch me properly? Oh, there's nothing to launch. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that will crush you, but it's nice and slow, so... I say that now, but I'm probably going to die to it at some point, knowing my luck. So we do have to go back into the cave for a small bit here, but we can use these trampoline platforms to launch ourselves back out, and do that. That's okay. Didn't really see him there, so... Yeah, Tails really messes up the platform, so... Best to do it when he's not around. There we go. Now, is there anything to the left here? Aside from death? No, it's just nothing. Oh, it's gonna try its best to launch me up, but nah. Okay. I'll just, well, actually, is this gonna launch me up anywhere if I take it? Yeah, it's okay. Get a few more rings this way. Oh, why didn't that do anything? That was weird. Wow. These quarter pipes are really glitchy. That's weird why I didn't launch me off, but that's okay. Ooh. Okay, I've already had 2 zones so far of crushing. I don't want a 3rd. Alright, so we actually have to fight Eggman properly here, but this boss is kind of fun. So he lowers this platform that you can stand on, but you have to watch out for all his ice blasts. And obviously the little spikes you see down there, which are really annoying. But they're all in a pattern. So he goes up, left, and then up, right. Or I guess they're kind of in a pattern. But yeah, he kind of alternates between them, so you can kind of time it, because he only does one or the other. Like that. Oh, that was bad. Shoot. As long as I keep collecting this ring, though, I'm safe. Nice. Good job, Tails. Oh yeah, and then he just goes haywire at the bottom here once you hit him enough times. Good job, Tails. I'll take that. That's a victory for me. So yeah, nice short zone here. Not too much to it. But it leads us one step closer to finding Eggman and his secret base.